Hey everyone and welcome. Today, we're going to build something that is absolutely essential, your very first financial shield. We're going to break down step by step how you can put together a small, but believe me, incredibly powerful safety net that can totally change how you feel about money. So let's just dive right in.
Okay, just picture this for a second. You're going through your mail, or maybe an email notification pops up, and boom, there it is, an unexpected $500 expense. Maybe your car needs a repair, or it's a medical bill. Whatever it is, you did not see it coming. Just pause for a moment. How does that thought actually make you feel?
You know, if your heart just started beating a little bit faster thinking about that, you are so not alone. That immediate feeling of stress, that pit in your stomach, that is incredibly common. But, and this is the important part, there is a simple, totally achievable way to fight back against that feeling for good.
All right, so let's start with the root of the issue. We're calling this section When Life Happens, because, well, the one thing you can absolutely count on is that life is going to be unpredictable.
And you know what I'm talking about, right? A tire goes flat. Your dog or cat gets sick and needs to see the vet. You crack your phone screen. These aren't like crazy, once-in-a-lifetime disasters. They're just the normal, annoying financial curveballs that life throws at you. But if you don't have a plan, they can throw your entire budget and your sanity completely off track.
So, what's the plan? How do we get ready for this stuff? Well, that brings us to the solution, the $1,000 safety net. And I want you to think of this not as some boring financial rule you have to follow, but as you, personally, forging your very first shield.
And this is it. This is your target, $1,000. That's it. It's not some crazy, overwhelming number like saving for a house or retirement. No, this is a clear, tangible, and honestly, a completely achievable first goal that will get you started on the path to feeling confident about your money. So what is this money really? Well, it's a special pool of cash that you set aside for one single mission and one mission only, to handle those urgent, out-of-the-blue expenses. This is not for a vacation, it's not for a new gadget, it is, and I love this analogy, your financial lifeboat. It's there to keep you from sinking when the water gets a little choppy.
Now here's the thing. The real power of this fund, it comes from being disciplined. To really make it work, you have to know its mission inside and out. So let's get really clear on what actually counts as a real emergency.
Let's break this down because it's super important. A real emergency is something that threatens your ability to live, to work, or to stay healthy. A sudden job loss? Oh yeah, that's an emergency. Your car breaks down and you literally can't get to your job? Absolutely. An urgent medical bill? For sure. But tickets to see your favorite band? Nope. A new gadget just because there's a new one out? Definitely not. A fun weekend trip? That's a want, not a need. This fund is only for the true emergencies.
Okay, so you get the what and you get the why. So now let's talk about the how. And I want to frame this not as some boring chore, but as an exciting challenge. This is your very first saving mission. Every good mission has objectives, right? Here are your three. Number one, and this is non-negotiable. Open a separate savings account. It cannot live in your regular checking account. It has to be out of sight, out of mind. Number two, automate a small transfer. I'm talking even 10 or 20 bucks a week. It adds up faster than you think and builds momentum. And third, find some quick cash sources to give your fund a nice little jump start.
And if you're thinking, quick cash, where do I even start? Here are some super simple, totally doable ideas you could literally do today. Sell one thing from your closet you don't use anymore. Cancel that one streaming service you forgot you even had. See if you can pick up one extra shift at work. The goal here isn't to change your entire life overnight. It's just about finding that first 50 or 100 bucks to prove to yourself, hey, I can actually do this.
Okay, let's talk about the best part, the payoff. Because once you've put in the work and you've built this thing, what is life actually like with this shield in place? This, my friends, is the real reward.
And I really want you to let this sink in because it's the most important takeaway of all. The $1,000, it's just a number. The real thing you are buying yourself here is peace of mind. You're literally giving your future self the gift of not having to panic every single time life, inevitably happens.
This right here, this is the huge mental shift that happens. Before you have this fund, every little potential problem is an anxious what if, right? What if the car breaks down? What if I get sick? But with the fund, that little question mark, it turns into a period. The whole thought process changes to, okay, I can handle this. You're moving from a place of fear to a place of quiet, powerful confidence.
So, we're going to end on this. This whole thing has been about taking action.
It's about starting to build that shield, $1 at a time. And you know what? The most important dollar you will ever save is always the first one. So my question for you is pretty simple. What's the first dollar you're going to save today?